Welcome to your weekly reading. Let me share the information with you. First of all, the tarot cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Lover's card. And then we have the Five of Rods with the Clarifier, the Hermit card. Now, you'll guess this one. It's an angel answer card and it's the yes card. So that's nice. I'm going to be sad when that doesn't show up, you know. Oh, I just think through this time, it just feels like desperately trying to get messages through of, you know, you're okay, you're going to be okay, we're holding you, yes, you will be all right, yes, you'll survive this, yes, you know, that's what it just feels like. They're just desperately trying to, you know, you are okay. Yeah, actually, they were just giving that to me as well. Make me cry. There's a number, and I will share that with you. Or should I share it now? Okay, yeah, no, let me share it now. It's interesting. They were just putting something in my mind. I'll share it with you. So 17, and I'm going to start with this. So there's a lot of change and growth with this number. But the interesting thing, there is this sense with this number of being, of never dying, of being immortal, of continuing and going on and on. And this feels like the main message with this number for this week, that we are energy, we're light, we are all connected, we are one. We're going through a period of change and uplifting and awakening and going to the next frequency and level. But we will never, what we feel is, or we sometimes think down here on earth, we will never die. That's not possible, because we are light, we are energy. We just change and grow and evolve. So yeah, okay. That's, yeah, okay, they were just saying that to me as well. So right, okay, let's begin. The Knight of Pentacles. This is a card, I mean, you know, we know it's change. So this comes up when there is change. Change is afoot, definitely. But it's changing in the physical material world. So as we look outside, and yeah, gosh, don't we know it, things are really changing. But even I mean, on one hand, it might think, gosh, a year ago, that things look so different. Day by day, for some of us, it feels like it's taken a long time, because with the Knight of Pentacles, it's a slow process. It's step by step. Nothing can be rushed. Nothing can be overlooked. You know, if we're going to do this right, we've got to do it in the right order, at the right time, at the right thing. So the Knight of Pentacles is this sometimes frustrating feeling where, and I know a lot of you, a little bit like me really, I kind of want to get to the bit where we're just all, you know, in the next dimension. And we all remember we're one, and etc., etc. We're all manifesting beautifully, and it's all, you know, and it's all about love, harmony, peace, bliss. And I think a lot of people have been feeling like, you know, we've been building up to this for years, and now we just want to get there, don't we? We just want to be in our heaven on earth. And so this is the feeling. So this week, some of you might feel that, like, oh, come on, you know, come on, I'm frustrated now, I'm bored now, I just want to get on with why I'm here in this lifetime, or the next phase, or the next part. But this does say that things have to be done in a certain order, in a certain way, for it to work, for it to hold as well. The Lovers. I feel this is for many of us about a choice, big choices, big decisions. So, you know, we're just all the time, we kind of like move forward a little bit, and then, oh my gosh, this is the thing with my health as well. I move forward and then I have to move back and reassess and release and heal, and you know, there's this been constant like couple of steps forward, one step back, 3 steps forward, 4 steps back, you know, and it's just all moving in the right direction, but all this coming back. So it just feels like this week, decisions, choices, always, definitely now, from the heart, from the soul, because we've got the Lovers. This is reconnecting back to who you truly are, the union with your soul, the union with one consciousness, the union with Mother Earth, you know, that bigger part of ourselves. So some of you coming back to that as well. Now it's interesting because it's right next to the 5 of Rods, and the 5 of Rods can mean that for some of you, it feels like a battle, a struggle. And look, believe me, I know I come on here and I do my meditating before, so I'm in the right space, but I do have my moments where I feel like, oh my gosh, this is just impossible, it's difficult, it's a struggle, it's a battle. I'm able to pull myself out, but there are days where I just have to sleep, you know. I just think, I can't do it anymore. So some of you, just look out for that this week, where you might just be feeling a bit, oh gosh, this is too hard, this is too difficult. This is like a battle. Whether you feel like the battle is inside, it will be reflected outside of you. So as you look around your life, you might be viewing things as a struggle or difficult or a battle or hard or intolerant, or, you know, all of those tricky things. But a lot of this is to do with, we probably haven't let go of something still, something else needs to be healed, something else, you know, we need to step back. We need to shine the light on it. And I think this is where the Hermit comes in, because this is the clarifier for this card. And the Hermit is about going within, trusting yourself, believing in yourself, just going right into who are you? You know, why are you here? What are we doing here? What is this? What is it really? You know, behind all of the illusion and the vows and the scenery, behind the scenes, what is all of this for? What's it all about? And getting back to that core. Who are you? You are the light. You are God. You are, you know, a part of one consciousness. So if you're feeling that it's a struggle, it's difficult, shine that light. That's what the Hermit does. They shine the light into the dark corners. They shine love onto fear. So use the light, you know, use the light, use your heart and soul to look at this. You know, if it looks chaotic outside, if you were God, if you were the divine source energy, and you are, how would they view this? What does your higher self or your soul have to say about that scenario, this situation, this thing that seems like chaos, that seems like destruction, that seems painful, that seems like injustice, that seems like, you know, oppression and suppression? What would God, if they were looking at it, say about that? What is the truth about that situation? And this is the Hermit as well. It is looking at something through the eyes of God. It's putting on your God glasses. You know, we talk about putting on your rose tinted glasses. You need to put on your God glasses at the moment, or your divine glasses, or your source energy glasses, to see it clearly, to see what's truly going on. And that's not just about looking outside in the wider world, but thinking about your life, thinking about what is going on in you. And believe me, I've done that exercise with my health. And I do that on a regular basis. If I'm having one of those moments, wobble, difficult, challenging time, that's what I do. What does my higher self think of this so-called diagnosis or whatever, whatever I'm feeling at the time? Or at the minute I'm having difficulty with my jaw and everything and opening my mouth. So what does my higher self think of that? And you get a very different answer rather than, if it's just driven by your primal instinct, your fear. So, choices and decisions. So this week, did I show you this? I'm having moments where I keep feeling like I'm in different time frames. So have I showed you the yes yet? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But anyway, it's a yeah. I think I did. They're still loving us, protecting us, holding us. Look, it might feel a bit frustrating this week, but please keep asking your higher self, what does it think about that? What does it feel about that? How does it perceive that situation or scenario? And I think you'll get a different answer. The light will come into that and it will help you feel a bit more peaceful about this. So growth and change, but also the other thing with this is rising up and awakening beyond our current and our past, okay? So this is not just about change, it's about raising up the frequency, raising up the vibration, awakening to a different level, a different place, a different reality, which, look, it's not always plain sailing. It is, a bit bumpy sometimes, because it can be so hard to release quickly enough and to know that, oh my gosh, I'm still holding on to that thing. Sometimes you don't realise it. So don't beat yourself up. You're doing fantastically. You're doing amazingly. We are doing amazingly. It's working. It's happening. But don't get too frustrated if it feels a little bit slow this week. They're just getting you to slow right down. Shine the light into those dark corners and to make you feel a bit more easier and more peaceful. How lovely. All right, I hope it's a great week and thank you so much for joining me.